Hey guys, hope you guys doing well. Welcome again to Buddha Unlimited YouTube channel. Um, I'm here at the farm today. It's an afternoon. It's around like 4 p.m. right now. So I'm just gonna show you guys around a little bit and then talk to you guys about something. So this video is about what not to do before starting a farm in Burundi and what to do before starting a farm. So what not to do before starting a farm in Burundi and what to do before you start a farm. So yeah, so that's my farm. That's Bude's farm. That's the house he's working on right now. On should we are waiting for something to happen so we can start putting iron sheet. Maybe this week we should start. We are hoping for tomorrow, so we start getting the house done so we can see how we can bring chicks in too. So but yeah, so we're gonna go with the first steps is I'm gonna start with what not to do before starting a farm in Burundi. These two things. I'm kind of tired today. I've been busy, a lot of stuff going on. What not to do before starting a farm in Burundi? First thing is just not buy a land in Burundi if you're not around. That's the number one thing. A farmland, whatever kind of land you want to buy. Before buying a land in Burundi, you need to come over in Burundi. You need to come check it out the land. You need to come see who you're buying the land from. You have to know that person's family. You have to know the background of that person. You have to know where you're gonna find that person when anything bad or whatever happens. So that's the first thing. Make sure you just don't buy a land in Burundi. At the farmland, I'm just gonna say all kind of lands you're gonna buy. Just make sure you don't buy if you're not here. If you're not here, just don't buy. Just take the trip and come over and come and look at it. Come and see. Come look at the land and then come see who you buying that land. Who is that person? You know, where is that person's family? So that's the first thing. Just do not buy land. I'm gonna repeat this again. Without knowing the person. Without being in Burundi. That's one thing. Second thing, make sure you just don't build a chicken house if you're not here. You gotta build your own stuff. You gotta come over, build your own chicken house. Unless you find somebody who you really trust that knows what to do, right? It knows how you want it, and they're okay to do it the way you want it to do it. But if you don't know anybody and somebody just sent you a quote of yeah, this is gonna cost this much, blah 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 blah, and come and just do it, send me money and blah blah. You're gonna come over, you won't be happy. Because first thing, the prices of goods in this country, they're not stable at all. They change anytime. It can be like a 10K and it can go up to like 20K bone fra. So you have to make sure you're here, make sure you know make sure you here, make sure you know the prices, make sure you know the right people before doing anything in Burundi. That's two things. Other thing not to do before you start a farm is trusting whatever everybody's telling you. If somebody's telling you, oh, you know, just come and I was just gonna do this for you, I'll do this for you. No, they won't do that for you. They won't. Just don't trust anybody and don't trust everybody. You gotta have some people that you trust, but you cannot trust everybody. Just gotta find the right person that you can trust and then work with that person. So when you do business in this country, especially farming, as my experience right now is to make sure you just don't trust whatever everybody says. Trust what they do, watch what they are doing, and trust that. If they never done anything and they're just telling you about chicken farm or whatever, pig farm, whatever, goat farm, whatever, just don't trust them until they show you their work. Then you can trust them. So that's the third thing. And the other thing is, before you do a farming in Burundi or starting a farm in Burundi, it's just too much thief of about land. People just steal people land. You might buy land today, and that's why I said on the first one, just don't buy land if you're not in Burundi. Because one thing is, once once they know, once they know, once they know. Well, I'm trying to go outside here so I can walk a little bit. Once, I'm sorry. So once they know that you're not you don't have any idea of farming or whatever it is, they're just gonna lie to you about do this, do this, do this. So other thing, you cannot trust anybody. Because example, like my land here, right? That land right here, right? Recently, I'm not gonna talk about it a lot because it's still going on. It's something that's on the code, so we're still fighting for it. I saw somebody came over and said this land is this land, right? But luckily, the person that I bought this land from was my father-in-law, actually. No, he's here, and the person that my father-in-law bought that land before, he's still around. You know, that was likely. Imagine if I would just buy the land when I was not around and from just somebody who just somebody, you know, what would happen? I would just lose the farm. I would lose everything. So that's what I'm trying to say. Make sure, especially the land, just make sure you come over. Make sure you buy your own, you come and buy your own land. You do the research of the land. You have to know the person who you bought the land from, the family. You have to make sure, you know, if it's a female, whatever, you gotta know the kids, you gotta know the grandkids or the kids, whatever. If he has kids, has business, what does he do? Where does he live? You have to know all those details. You cannot just buy things from the road. That's one thing. You cannot just buy from a road like, oh, yeah, you know, but no, you can't do that. Before you start a farm, make sure you buy the right land and everything will be fine. Make sure you get your paperwork, you get your titles, then everything will be fine. And then other thing before you start a farm in Burundi is think about the location, right? Think about what kind of location you're gonna put your farm. Make sure you're at the place that you can just go for like 20 minutes from the city, because you can't be far away. You have to make sure that the place. Oh, I'm gonna show you this beautiful dog that we have. That's our dog here. We're trying to grow this little beautiful dog. He's following me right now. So yeah, so make sure I was talking about, make sure you have a good location. Because like where I am right now at the farm, right? This is the area at the farm here. From here to the city in Bujumbura is like, if feels like it's like 20 minutes from the city, you know, because the road is good. The only place that we have a bad road is just like right here. When you go to the main road, the road is good. So it's like 20 minutes, right? It's like 20 minutes away from the city. So so the location is important. Make sure you have a good location at your farm. That's one thing you have to think about it before you start in a farm, right? So just do not go buy a land from nowhere. Just don't do that. That's the thing that I have to do in this country and in farming. Just do not just wake up in the morning, I'm gonna go buy a land like far, maybe 5 hours away. Nobody can't even get access to get that land. Just do not do that. That's not the thing to do. Just do not. One thing that you cannot do is just to get the bad location. You're gonna mess everything up because you cannot access that location easier. You cannot take whatever, if you're gonna do pigs farm or chicken farm, you cannot get to the destination of the place easier, the city easier, and that's where your customer are. So you have to make sure you think about all those things. So make sure you have a good location and make sure you get all those things that I said right. Do not buy a land if you're not in Burundi. Make sure you're here when you're trying to buy a land. Make sure you just don't trust everybody, whatever they're telling you, right? And then just do not buy, especially land. I'm just talking about land, man, because I was about to lose my land somehow. I'm gonna talk about that next time. So make sure you have the right people, right? Do not choose anybody on the road. Just don't trust everybody. You gotta trust somebody, but don't just not trust anybody. Just don't do that. Burundi is nice. They have nice people, but you have to know where there's nice people, there is bad people too at the same time. There's two things you've got to know. Where they have nice people, they have bad people. So this is what not to do before you start in a farm, right? This is not what to do. Just don't do what I said. You'll be fine. All right. So make sure you have the right people. See our little dog, little beautiful dog. Hey guys, welcome back. So this is what to do before you start a farm, right? First thing, get a good location, right? And then get a good location of the farm, where your farm is gonna be. And then get it right, good land. Make sure you got your paperwork done. You got the right paper, you got the title for your land. And then think about three things before you start a farm: water and electricity. Not electrical, electricity, right? Electricity, water. There's two things that I didn't think about it before, right? Especially water on my side. So at our land here, it's about that land, they didn't have nothing here. So I've got water. See, I have the city water, right? But to be honest, right? The city water, it comes and goes. You might get a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks not having water, right? So if you're not, the animals, chickens there, right? They won't wait for me like, I'm gonna wait for 2 weeks to drink water. They will need water. So how can I prevent that? So I'm telling you guys, so you guys know, when you guys want to do a farm in Burundi, you guys think about that. Water is very, very, very important. It's very important to the farm. It's very important to the animals, you know, to build everything. So think about having boreholes at your farm, right? And especially where I am right now in Burundi. I'm not talking about every countries in Africa. I'm not going there. Thinking about having boreholes at your farm, that's the main thing. Get a borehole going. Same thing we are working on right now. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the videos. We're gonna be doing the borehole probably next week. Here at my farm, because I have a well machine that digs water, and I have a water detector. So yeah, so if you need, actually, let me give myself a shout out. So if you need a well, your borehole at your house, I got you covered here. You can contact us. Send a comment below, and I'll give you our information. Or you can just go on my Instagram page. It's John Bude. I'm gonna write it down. John Bude. It's gonna be or go to Bude's farm, or go to Bude's food and drinks, and you're gonna see all the. Just go there and send us a text, and DM us, and then we're just gonna get back to you right away. So yeah, think about the boreholes. Make sure you have borehole going. That's one thing about water, you gotta get that going. You need water no matter what. Second thing is power. Where we are, we have power is not far away from me, but because power goes off and on. Imagine if you have little chicks, right? You need power all night. So what can you do, right, to prevent that? Just get your solar panels too. Make sure you have a solar panels. So like my at the farm right now over there, right? Over there we have the farm is all the way down there. So we have a solar panel there. We have solar panels. We have solar panels right there. Now we're working on the borehole that we're gonna be doing, a well that we're gonna be doing right now. So that's two things you need to do. That's the things that you need to do before starting a farm. You have to have water going, solar panels for your chickens, and then that solar panels, you're gonna put some light outside. So if you put light outside, it's gonna help you even for the biosecurity around you, for the security around you. You have to think about the security. So you need to have especially a light so people can see who's coming, who's gonna steal from you. So that's one thing you have to think about it. Because you need power, you need light outside, so your place has light. So if you have light, you kind of have a little more security outside. People come, okay, they might see me when I go steal. Because people still stealing, man, and that's the truth. So you have that, and then, like I said, good location, solar panels, and the other thing is water. You gotta have water at your farm. You gotta have a borehole at the farm. You cannot be like, I'm gonna wait for the city water, blah blah. No, just if you want to win, man, you gotta go all the way in. Especially back here home, back in Africa. If you want to win, you gotta do things for yourself. You cannot be waiting for anybody to do anything for you. If you want the government to do things for you, it's gonna take long. They will do it, not today. Right? So it's just better to do it the right way. Is just to make sure you get up and just do it yourself. As long as you're not killing anybody. I'm saying on a business wise, right? So make sure you wake up in the morning and just be like, I'm gonna do farming, and then, wow, I got a good location, I have all this and this. Think about having a borehole at your farm, spend that money, right? It's not that much money. If you're in Burundi, it's not that much money. You can get to me and you can talk to me about it. I can talk to you and tell you a good price. I'll give you a discount and all that. Make sure your solar panels going. Make sure the other thing that's very important. Having a good team, man. You gotta have a good team, very good team of men and women that really want you to win. You gotta have to make sure you got a good team, and when you have a good team, make sure you treat them good. Because you cannot win, you cannot do anything by yourself over here if you don't have a good team. Come over, set up all that stuff like I said on the other side, like I said before. Make sure you have a good team. Make sure you talk to right people, right? You need to talk to right people. Right people, right people who have the right mindset to do things. So you gotta have a good team. You gotta have a good team. You gotta have a team who wants you to win. Team that are gonna help you. Even if you wanna go back, let's say if you live in America or Canada, Australia, whatever you live at, you have to know one day you're gonna go back. Who's gonna sit at that farm? And what kind of people are you living at your farm? Right? So you have to make sure you have the right people. Find right people, find a good team that wants you guys to win. And when you find the right people, treat them with respect. Right? And then treat them with respect, treat them good, make sure they're happy, and make sure you're happy. If they're happy, you'll be happy. So that's one thing you have to think about farming first, is that, right, in Burundi. Make sure you do all that, and then other thing will follow. I know it's hard, it's not easy, man. And you have to know that you're gonna get a bad people at your farm. If that happens, you fire them, bring new people in. Is there a lot of people that wants a job, but you're gonna have to find the right people, right? So, and then, like I said, I hope you guys win. And if you have any question, you want help of anything that you want to do about farming here in Burundi, you can just contact me. And then I'll put my information below. You guys check it out and then check me out. And yeah, so that's one thing about it. And one thing I'm gonna try to show you guys, this country is beautiful, man. Burundi is beautiful and it's green. It's about summertime now, but everything is green. So think about what I'm telling you. Think about farming in Burundi. There's so much things to do over here. There's so much things to do in Burundi as farming wise. There's so much opportunities. And then if you want to come and invest in this country, it's the best time to come and invest. It's now but one thing I'm not gonna say, it's not easy, man. It's not easy to be it's not easy to just invest. It's not easy. It's hard, but it's doable. Hard but doable. It's doable. So make sure you just don't come and give up so fast. Don't give up easier, man. It's worth it. It's worth it to do it. I'm happy. It's a little stressful. Once when they were looking into getting that land, and it was kind of a little stressful because that set me back a lot. I couldn't build for a little while because of that problem that I had, but it's getting better. They let me build, and I'm building. I'm keep moving. So yeah, so I'm thankful. But come and visit in Burundi, and then come and just do as much investment as you can. We have like right now, so after the summertime over here, people don't farm a lot. Imagine if you come and just do irrigation right now. Imagine that. Imagine how much you're gonna make. Because after imagine if you plant your maize, and have irrigation at your farm, and you have maize when nobody has maize. All the maize, the price goes up, and how much you're gonna make. Just think about it. That's all the opportunity that we have over here that you can do. We need more goats, we need more pigs, we need, fish farming and all that. But you gotta have the right people. Gotta have the right people, right land, right location, right people, and then just don't trust everybody. Just don't trust everybody. Just trust some and don't trust others. Sometimes you trust somebody, even just trust them, but you have to know somebody. One day they'll bite you. Trust somebody, but you have to know one day they'll probably bite you. But you still trust them. But just be careful. And I hope you guys doing well. I'm okay in Burundi. I'm happy. I'm always gonna be excited, no matter what. I'm happy and I'm enjoying my life because I'm doing whatever I want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm following my dream, and little by little we'll get there. So I want you to start your own journey, and I'm gonna be over here clapping for you and keep you and give you a high five. So yeah, welcome to Burundi, and make sure you visit Burundi. And I hope you guys are doing well. And thank you for watching this video. Make sure you share this video and you subscribe. I know I'm new on this YouTube thing, man, but I'm just trying to keep going. So I hope you guys are doing well. And maybe one day I'm gonna show you guys more videos of Burundi. I'm gonna go out of this, the farming side, and just show you other side of Burundi. But it's beautiful, and then make sure you come and invest in Burundi. You guys have a nice day, and God bless you all.